I breathe a little deeper. I finally feel calm. I carried silent battles, no one ever knew. I smiled through every season while healing out of sight. I stopped asking for reasons. Some never came at all. I learned to trust my heart more than my fear. I don't measure my life by everything I lost. I measure it instead by how I learned to love. The weight is gone. My heart feels free. I found my peace inside of me. The mirror tells the truth. I welcome every year. Each line upon my face reminds me I stayed here. I don't need louder dreams. This quiet life is enough. I found a better strength, one built on grace. The weight is gone. My heart feels free. I found my peace inside of me. One quiet note, one steady soul. The hardest road I walked was learning self-forgiveness. The moment I embraced it, everything became lighter. The weight is gone. I still stand tall. I carry hope through it all. I close my eyes. My heart is home. I slowed my weary mind. I stayed with myself. I kept chasing tomorrow. I forgot today. I filled my hands with worries. They never helped me grow. Now I leave them behind, one at a time. I have less to carry, I have more to give. I don't need louder days, I need a quieter heart. That's where I found hope, that's where I remain. When I stopped running, I found my peace. When I chose myself, I could finally breathe. I still remember the hurt, it doesn't lead me now. I still remember the loss, it doesn't own me now. The years became my teacher, not my enemy. I learned to be gentle, especially with me. When I stopped running, I found my peace. When I chose myself, I could finally breathe. Just quiet grace. I was never too late, I only needed time. The man I searched for was waiting inside. When I stopped running, my heart felt whole. I carry calm within, wherever I go. I welcome the silence, it feels like home. It took me years to understand myself. I wore a quiet smile when I was falling apart. I said I would be fine, even when I wasn't. I gave more than I had, until I felt empty. Now I know the difference between love and losing me. I don't chase approval, I don't hide my heart. The truth feels lighter than pretending ever did. It took me years to find my peace. It took one choice stay. The mirror shows an older face. I welcome every line. They speak of every lesson. I survive with grace. I don't measure life by what slipped away. I treasure what remains and who I became. It took me years to find my peace. It took one choice to finally stay. No more answers, just this moment. I stopped asking life to be easier. I asked my heart to be kinder. It took me years to believe again. Now I walk gently with nothing to prove. I smile without fear. I am enough. I slowed my steps. The world kept turning. I wanted so much once, I couldn't even name it. Every new beginning asked me to run faster. I kept saying one more day. One day became years. Then I looked around and saw what I'd missed. The life I wanted was never far away. I just couldn't see it while I kept reaching. I forgot what I was chasing. I remembered who I am. That changed everything without changing the world. I don't count victories. I remember small moments, a steady hand, an honest smile, the courage to apologize, the wisdom to wait. Those became the pieces that made me whole. I forgot what I was chasing. I remembered who I am. That changed everything without of changing the world. No more reaching, just these quiet strings. Nothing arrived all at once, it came little by little. A calmer mind, a kinder voice. I forgot what I was chasing. Now I simply live. The man I hoped to become was waiting all along. This is enough for tonight. Tomorrow can find itself. I woke up feeling lighter. I didn't fight the morning. I carried too much for years. I called it being strong. I buried every feeling until I lost my own voice. Now I speak a little softer, I listen a little more. I'm learning who I am without the weight I knew. I don't need another chance, I only need today. My heart knows the way, I finally trust it. Some days I smile again, some days I still break. Both belong to me, both help me heal. Time never asked permission, it simply kept moving on. So I stopped chasing yesterday, I stopped blaming myself. The scars still remain, they no longer decide. I have nothing to prove, only life to live. Some days I smile again, some days I still break. Both belong to me, both help me heal. No more running, just this quiet heart. Peace came slowly, I almost missed it. It was waiting inside me all alone. Some days I smile again, some days I just breathe. every step is enough. I believe in me. I close my eyes, tomorrow will be kind. I stopped looking outside. I found myself within. I spent half my life waiting for someone to understand. I kept my heart wide open, even when it came back bruised. I gave without counting until I had little left. Now I protect my peace without closing my heart. I don't need to be remembered, I just wanna be real. That's the only life that still feels right. I finally came home to me. I finally feel complete. My heart beats quietly. It asked for nothing more. Became old friends, they softened every edge. I no longer carry guilt for the man I used to be. He did the best he could with what he knew then. I thank him with a smile and gently let him rest. Finally came home to me. I finally feel complete. My heart beats quietly. It asked for nothing more. One more gentle breath, let the strings sing. Forgiveness found me slowly, not all at once. It arrived so quietly, I almost missed its voice. I finally came home to me. Wherever life may lead, I close this day with grace. Tomorrow can wait. I'm not in a hurry, I'm right where I belong. my younger years, trying to be enough. I listened to every voice except the one inside. I gave away my strength to earn a little love. Now I keep what's honest and leave the rest behind. I have nothing to chase, nothing to defend. The peace I searched for was waiting within me. I chose a gentle life, I chose an open heart. I carry quiet hope right from the start. Some memories still return. I welcome everyone. They no longer pull me down, they simply pass through. I don't fear growing old, I value every year. Each line upon my face reminds me I stay true. I chose a gentle life, I chose an open heart. I carry quiet hope right from the start. Play these simple chords, I'll just breathe. I stopped asking for more, I started seeing enough. The richest part of living was learning to love myself. I chose a gentle life, I still believe in love. My heart beats quietly, and that is enough. I close another day with peace inside me. I stopped chasing answers, I stayed with the questions. I thought time would explain why some people leave. I waited for clear reasons, none ever arrived. At first I felt cheated, then I felt tired. Now I simply accept not everything speaks. I don't need every answer, I don't need every win. Some truths arrive slowly, that's alright with me. Some questions stayed, I stayed too. Life kept moving, so did I. I see an older man looking back at me. He isn't proud of everything. He isn't ashamed either. He learned to keep walking, even with uncertainty. That became another reason to greet another day. Some questions stayed, I stayed too. Life kept moving, so did I. No more explaining, just these simple notes. Maybe certainty was never mine, maybe it never mattered. I found steady ground without finding every answer. Some questions stayed, I let them stay. They no longer lead me, I choose my own way. I leave this night gently, tomorrow will speak when it can. I heard myself tonight. I didn't turn away. I spent years filling every pause so I wouldn't have to think. I spoke before I listened. I answered out of fear. The louder I became, the less I understood. Then I chose to say less and hear what mattered. I don't rush my thoughts, I let them settle first. Some lessons whisper, they never need to shout. The silence never lied. I finally listened. It showed me who I am without saying a word. I don't miss certainty, it asks too much of me. These days I trust patience more than quick answers. Every passing season left something worth keeping. Not every memory smiles, every memory belongs. The silence never lied. I finally listened. It showed me who I am without saying a word. One slow heartbeat, stopped trying to outrun myself. There was nowhere to go. The man I kept avoiding was ready to forgive me. The silence never lied. I don't fear it now. It walks beside me with every new day. I leave the rest behind and carry only myself.